In this tutorial, we will cover how to create a shadow board in 5 minutes or less using the GridfinityShadowMaker found on my GitHub page. An overview of the process steps are: take and edit the picture, trace the objects, create the 3D model, color, add text, and then print. There's a step-by-step guide detailed out below. When first getting things set up, you'll need to clone or download a copy of this repository. You can click the green code button above and select Download Zip. That's found right here. After that, you'll need to download and install OpenSCAD. You'll also need to have a slicing software such as Orca Slicer or Bamboo Studio on your computer. After that, download and install Python, and then go ahead and install the dependencies. Let's jump into taking and editing photos now. We will be using this artist tracing light box that you can find on Amazon. There are multiple different sizes. The A2 size is our favorite. The process is fairly simple. All you need to do is grab the tools, put them on the light box in the orientation you'd like, add the token, and then go ahead and snap a photo. You'll need to edit that photo. You can do that in Paint. The software will look for contrast in the photo. The black and white is what the software will be looking for to trace your images. So you'll need to have white borders. So go ahead and crop your image. And then for details that you don't want traced, you'll have to go ahead and mark those out. We'll use the brush and go ahead and mark some of these areas out. Once you're done with your image, go ahead and save it. And then inside of the folder that you downloaded, go ahead and run the Python script. That'll load this window. First thing you'll need to do is type in a project name, and what that will do is that will create a folder with that name and put all the relevant files in that folder. Once you're ready, go ahead and load the image that you just edited. And what you'll see is you'll see the original image, the traced image, and then the offset image. When everything looks as it should, you'll go ahead and import that to the 3D designer, which it'll look like this when you first open it. And from here, you'll make whatever modifications that you'd like. You can go ahead and make it longer or wider. Based on your needs. Say you need to add extra text. You can make it taller. You can adjust the finger slot. So say that this is a little bit too wide. We could reduce that size. You can increase that cut depth. And once this is looking good, that might be a little bit too deep. You'll render the file Then you'll export that STL. You'll see that it's taking the image name. So if you rename your image to something useful, it'll carry that name all the way through. We'll go ahead and save that file, and then we'll load Bamboo Studio. Once you have Bamboo Studio loaded, you'll go ahead and add your part file. Then what we'll do is we will paint it. Paint those backdrops a color that's going to stand out. Then what you can do is you can go ahead and add your text. My favorite text to add is this rounded empty bold here. Thickness usually doesn't need to be the default 0.9 is plenty enough. And then for the text, go ahead and add your text. Once you have your text added, you can change the filament color. You also rotate it how you'd like. Once everything looks good, go ahead and slice your plate, send it to your printer.